What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning into A Hero's Escape, your place for all things HEROSCAPE. Today I've got for you another lore video as I will be reading from Thormun's Journal Chapter 2. So the last one, it didn't necessarily perform as well as a lot of my other videos, but some people still expressed interest in having more lore videos. So I figured I'd go ahead and do another one since just reading these journals is not necessarily too much extra work to do a video like this. So without further ado, here we go. This is Thormun's Journal Chapter 2, starting with journal entry number 10. And the subtitle here is Jondar's Orders. Much has happened since my last journal entry. After seeing the Morrow Horde and Blade Gruts, Raylan and I decided to separate. She flew north to warn Jondar's northern army led by Sergeant Drake Alexander. I flew east over the Sigling Sea to make sure there was not a second assault wave of evil warriors. We were fearful that Utgar might have taken Ekstrom by then. The Sigling, what is Ekstrom? Let's get a little reading of that. Ekstrom is a region in eastern Valhalla and ruled over by the royal family of Olar, who have maintained a friendship with that of Jondar and Nostralund for generations. It borders on Nostralund, Ostrovik, and Anund. So, okay, this is Ekstrom is Olar's area. This is a little interesting to me because it's spelled exactly the same as a friend's last name that I had when I was a kid. The Sigling Sea is a great sea, so I gratefully island hopped along the way to preserve my strength. On one of these islands, I noticed 4 Kyrie flying toward me from the south. Observing them from the safety of a towering evergreen, I was relieved to see the silver and blue armor of Jondar's army, and I flew to greet them. It turned out to be Jondar himself, accompanied by Konkan, Tyrion, and Kelda. Jondar reacted quickly to the information that I passed along to him and began giving us orders, which I will relate in detail in my following journal entries. So these people that were accompanying Jondar are Kelda the Kyrie warrior, as well as Konkan and Tyrion. So 2 of those are Kyrie unique heroes of Jondar that you can actually buy, but Tyrion, I'm not sure if there's a figure for him, but the sketch of him looks a lot like one of the Olar Kyrie heroes. Alright, journal entry number 11. Jondar's orders began as follows. Konkan, Tyrion, Kelda, and Thormun. You 4 must convince the other Valkyrie that we need their help in the war against Utgar. Weeks ago, I sent emissaries, but I have had visions that they were intercepted and executed. Utgar's forces are growing in Lower and Upper Bleakwood. These are 2 areas of Valhalla. And we will not win this war alone. Tell the Valkyrie that it is only a matter of time before Utgar's hordes invade their lands. There are 3 known Valkyrie who are also Arch-Kyrie. Olar of Ekstrom, Vidar of Anund, and Einar of Lindisfarne. Go to Olar first, for he is closest to us and is our best hope for immediate help. What I now tell you is vital and confidential information about the Wellsprings. It must be shared only with Valkyrie who pledge their support in the war against Utgar. As you know, the water from the Wellsprings halts the aging process, makes us stronger, and gives certain Valkyrie visions and special powers. 6 known Valkyrie receive visions: Utgar, Thormun, Einar, Olar, and Vidar. And me. As Kyrie, they shared their visions with the High Council of the Arch-Kyrie, and we were each given the title of Valkyrie. Journal entry number 12. Jondar shared his visions about the well springs. There are 6 known well springs on Valhalla. I recently discovered the 7th in northern Nastraland. There are 15 small chambers around each wellspring. When a wellspring is first discovered, 14 chambers are empty and 1 chamber contains an amulet. I believe from my visions that these chambers represent the 15 wellsprings on Valhalla, and that 1 amulet will be found in each wellspring upon its discovery. Possession of these amulets is critical, for in my recent visions Utgar had gained possession of all 15 of the amulets, with catastrophic results. Journal entry number 13. Jondar's revelations continued. Around each wellspring are several slightly raised panels with ancient runes. The rune inscribed on 2 side-by-side panels shows a circle of swirling rocks with a star at its center. When a Valkyrie places one hand on each of these panels and concentrates, his visions become more realistic, more vivid, and intense. The key is to continue pressing these panels and concentrating, for this will open a portal through which powerful heroes and armies from other worlds and eras may enter. As the portal opens, a spiral of crystals and rocks will rise up from the wellspring, swirling higher and higher in a circular pattern. A bright blue light will pour through the center of the portal. The Valkyrie must quickly fly into this light and through the portal, then use his telekinetic powers to bring the hero or army through the opening. These heroes and armies from other worlds are strong and powerful and provide a great source of reinforcements. All Valkyrie who wish to join us in our fight against the evil Utgar must begin bringing in these critical allies. So it sounds as though in order for them to transport the warriors from the other places to Valhalla, they have to use the wellspring areas, or these portals that he's talking about. Interesting. Journal entry number 14. Jondar concluded. My recent visions show Utgar placing one of the 15 amulets in each chamber of a wellspring. He forces a captive human to press his hands against the 2 panels. A portal opens to the planet Earth, and the next event is so horrific that it sends shivers of fear throughout my entire being. A horde of Morrow and their minions fly through the portal, earthbound and feverish to invade and conquer. We must not, will not allow these events to occur. I believe that the Valkyrie who possesses the 15 amulets will gain the ability to control his visions, and will thus be able to invade other planets via the portals. Likewise, Valkyrie who possesses all of the amulets will be able to return all heroes and armies to their home planets. You must relay this information only to Valkyrie who swear their allegiance in this war against Utgar. These are my orders. Journal number 15. Journal entry number 15. After Jondar left, we quickly took flight, heading east toward the great castle of Ular in northeastern Ekstrom. After a half-day's journey, we were welcomed into the castle by Ular. Ular is a loyal and trusted ally, for Jondar's family and his family have been friends for generations. In the great hall of Ular's castle, we enjoyed a great feast. Ular introduced us to 2 Kyrie, Sayland and Beldun, and 4 odd-looking creatures, Sivaris, Somlin, Quintella, and Jordan. We asked if Ular had received word from Dorudian, the emissary sent weeks ago. According to Ular, he never reached the castle. He has been busy recruiting heroes and armies from other worlds and eras, warriors engaged in battle. Not sure how that's supposed to read. Usually in mortal danger and within seconds of death. Alright, journal entry number 16. The first hero he saved from another world was Sivaris. Sivaris said to us, Ular saved me when I was about to lose my head in a battle with Krug. an evil troll from my home world, Phaland. I am a Thilkian elf, and I will fight for Olar for as long as he requires my services. Someday, I would like to return to my home. I do not know if this will be possible. Journal entry number 17. This is Quintella Gwyn speaking. Our story is much of the same as that of Sivaris. We were ambushed and surrounded by a large squad of Anubian wolves, and just as they were about to kill us, we were rescued by Olar. We, like many other elves, have willingly joined Olar's army, but we have grown fearful that we are losing the war on Phaland. Okay. Journal entry number 18. Olar told us that he was gathering an army to send to Nostraland. Sayland would lead her newly acquired Viper army to assist Jondar's army. Upon hearing this, we told him that we had highly confidential information from Jondar. After Olar excused his 5 companions, we told them the secret information that Jondar had revealed to us. Olar was relieved to know there might be a way to return his friends to their homeland, even though the way seemed nearly impossible. And then we have journal entry number 19, which is, after the feast, Olar took us to the grand courtyard, eager to show us his army. Once there, we could hardly believe our eyes. A giant, 3 times the size of an average Kyrie, stood tall in the courtyard. His name, we learned, was Jotun. And journal entry number 20. Even more impressive than the giant were the hundreds of snake-like creatures that Olar called vipers. These repellent green beings looked fierce, hungry, and ready for battle. And that is the end of chapter 2. So that was a short one, but if you guys like these lore videos and you want more of them, let me know in the comments, and I will definitely continue reading Thormun's journals. And once I've gotten through all of them, I will do a comprehensive lore video. So thank you very much for tuning in. Subscribe for more HEROSCAPE content. There will be plenty more, and there's already plenty for you to watch on the channel as it is. Thank you again for helping me to surpass 100 subscribers. I am 1/5 of the way to being monetized, and that would be amazing. So thank you.